Halo semuanya, selamat datang di channel Guvir Sport.
It went perfect, to be honest. As I said to you in the fighter meeting before it, I used my range, kept him away. Don't think he landed a punch. Remember hitting him with a nice jab, but it was mainly the kicks. Like I said, keep me range with the kicks. And it ended up being the kick what basically finished the fight. I threw the inside leg kick and buckled his legs, and he went down to his knees, and it was either go hands down and I take his back, or try and take me down, and he tried to take me down, and it was good night Irene from there.
Right. So
definitely, like, they're not just gonna say, oh, 2 months later, oh, do you want to do this on short notice? Like, probably wouldn't take a fight on short notice. It's 9 times out of 10, it's more risk than reward.
Right.
Unless it's Islam Makhachev for the belt.
So when Dan Hooker's forced to pull out of the fight, right, you're one of the ranked lightweights who potentially could step in, but you already have a big fight on the horizon. But what is your reaction when you see Dan pull out? It sounds like you wouldn't have necessarily had an appetite for Gaethje.
No, I wouldn't have. Like, I've already got me mind set on this date. I've already got everything. Started game planning and stuff for Michael Chandler. Trying to game plan for someone like Gaethje in 10 days. Right. And yeah, it's not easy, you know what I mean? I rate Gaethje very highly. He's a very good fighter. Good thing for PSYWAR is he's already game planned to fight him before, so we can work off that and use it in his next fight. Where just taking a fight against Gaethje on like 10, 11, 12 days notice, it's no easy task.
What were your thoughts, and I don't know when you process this or when this crosses your way, but when Arman Tsarukyan, who has the opportunity of a lifetime, is unable to fight and doesn't even make it to the scale, what is your reaction as a fellow ranked lightweight?
Couldn't believe it. No, I thought it was crazy. Like, what's going on here? And I don't want to badmouth him, but the way that Dana spoke about it in his press conference after it, it was like it was his decision to pull out. The doctor didn't say, oh, you can't fight, that's bad. I think he mentioned Heather as well, who's one of the best sports physios about in the PI. Said she never told him to pull out either. I felt a bit bad on him, like when Dana said, no, he's not next. He's gonna have to go back to the drawing board. It's like, shots fired. But yeah, I think personally, Arman still deserves the next title shot. You know, Islam's already beat Charles. He's beat Poirier. He's beat Gaethje. Oh no, he hasn't, has he? Hasn't fought Gaethje.
He hasn't fought Gaethje.
Yeah, he hasn't fought Gaethje, but Holloway knocked Gaethje out. So I think the only person right for him to fight is Arman. Arman deserves that title shot more than hand sanitizer boy does. Yeah,
no, I think that makes sense. So it seems like maybe it was your expectation that Michael Chandler might have been the next opponent.
I knew in December.
You knew in December?
Yeah. My manager rang me saying, would you fight Chandler next? I was like, yeah, of course I would. And he's like, well, we're gonna have to speak to him, see what's happening. And I knew like 10 days before Christmas or something like that. Like on one of my vlogs, I say at the end of it, I'm going to fight someone in the top 8 next, I'll see you at the top. Yeah. And a lot of people caught onto it. But it never got announced till like mid-Feb, like the 20th of Feb or something like that. Yeah. Which was crazy because obviously I told me gym teammates, my close friends, my family, and then when random people ask me, oh, when are you fighting again, who are you fighting? It's like, I think I'm fighting in Miami, but I don't know who yet. Yeah. I was just lying to people because I knew it was Chandler, but I just couldn't say because it wasn't officially signed.
Yeah. So sometimes as a commentator, I feel bad when Michael Chandler's contemporaries all come out and in droves call him a cheater. You know, you've seen Dustin Poirier lead the league with that charge, and Gaethje piling on a little bit during the UFC 313 fight week. What do you make of all of that, and are you mindful of that going into the fight?
If you're not cheating, you're not trying. You know what I mean? Like, that's on the ref. Yeah. It's not really. He's just throwing hammer fists at the back of Charles Oliveira's head. Charles either needs to move his head, or the ref needs to say something to him. Yeah. Like, I did watch that fight the other day though. He does hammer fist about 12 times on the back of the head, just like that, and he knows what he's doing. Yeah. But it's one of them, like the ref, like there, if I was in that position, I'm Charles, I'm saying, ref, you know what I mean? What are you doing here? Like, that was some bad refereeing right there. But obviously I've seen the Poirier one as well, Poirier saying he tried to fish hook him to get the choke and stuff like that. I'll do the same thing as Poirier. If that happens, I'll bite his finger and try and cut it off with my teeth. Like, it's one of them. Yeah. But I always say, if you're not cheating, you're not trying.
So in terms,
he's a unit, isn't he? He's a little.
He is a unit.
But he's gonna try and come out and knock me head off. You know what I mean? I do think he is one of the most entertaining fighters in the UFC. He comes out and he tries to absolutely take your head off, swinging overhands, left hooks. And that's all anyone's ever tried to do against me and knock me out, and no one's ever knocked me out. And Michael Chandler's not going to be the first person to. Again, just like last time, I think I want to keep him on the end of my range. I want to kick him, frustrate him. And I do think I could land a knockout blow as he steps in, like a punch, a kick, a knee, an elbow, anything as he steps in and brings all his weight forward and leans into a shot. I think I could knock him out. I also think I could TKO him with leg kicks, but I don't think he's going to try and take me down. He knows I'll submit him.
Give 'em prayer hands, say what's up America. Half of you should know me, right?